Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing? Hopefully y'all are doing well. Good Berean. Long note, great to see y'all. I'm gonna be honest, I've had this playing in the background while setting up some more stuff. I swear this song almost put me to sleep. I closed my eyes for like 2 seconds and just took in the music and the sounds of the rain, and I was like, ooh, I could... If I held my eyes closed for another 5 seconds, I think I'd be in a deep sleep. Can you imagine starting stream and then just snore stream? Dude, I bet people actually watch stuff like that. Who am I kidding? I could have just had a snore stream and probably gotten more viewers than I've ever gotten in my life. That's the ASMR experience. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. How are y'all doing today? It's great to see ya. Yo, Desmu, what's up, my friend? Sleep streams, is that a promise? It is not a promise. I just hate the rain. I can't stand comfortable. I can't get comfortable whether I sit or stand. Maybe my sixth sense is trying to tell me something. Category has been updated to just snoring. And let me tell you, at least according to my wife, I am a snorer. I've never heard it. It could be a lie. It could be propaganda for all I know. Yo, Dusk, how's it going, my friend? How you doing? Great to see you. Oh, I forgot to take my... Hold on, let me take some drugs on stream. Forgot to take my vitamin and my allergy meds. Don't mind me just popping pills. I'm doing excellent, although I'm very tired today. I'm very tired today, and I straight up started listening to this music in the rain, and I straight up almost... Excuse me, gentlemen. I need to go inside these doors. let me just show you that I'm friendly. I don't really want to attack. There's got to be like a different way in, but as far as I know, this is the castle. Linda is straight up dying. My sixth sense is telling me it's wet. Any window? No, I'm talking about the game. Whatever do you mean? I'm sorry, is this cat just still trying to talk to me? What's up with you in the rain? Leave me alone, cat. It's me, I'm a wolf, yes. Maybe I can go onto the other outer wall. Sorry for listening to the streams had school stuff. Hey, no worries, Desmu. I'm just glad you're here. I'm just glad you're here. Another cat? I'm looking for someone named Luis. She's supposed to know this town well. Where's the bar? Oh, maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe I need to go to the bar. And she'll be like, oh, you're that boy with the eyes. It appears I may have missed a dungeon or two. Yeah, we got through the lake dungeon recently. Lake Hylia. The Zora Lake. This makes sense to me. I don't know why. Did not play out. Can you freely transform or not yet? I cannot. I cannot. Okay, so that was the play. Okay. The cat will show me what to do. That is correct. That's weird that you know that. You can just tell. Sure. Okay. It's like, sure, you can just tell. I could just tell. All right. I'm Luis. Do you remember meeting me in the shop before? Though I don't think we were properly introduced. Yeah. In any case, I must tell you, I'm a bit puzzled as to why you look like that. Really, dear, you can't blame the humans for tossing you out the way you look. Fair. Oh, another patient. You certainly are a curious sort. Does Princess Zelda have a cat that we can, converse with? This way. The attic's connected to the castle's waterway. It's an old waterway, though, so it could be a rough trip. Well, I suppose that's all left to do is to make sure that the humans don't notice you. Okay. Simple enough. In real life, before Unified resource link? I don't... One has a great philosophical purpose and is invaluable and irreplaceable and should never be taken for granted. The other is just life. True. I got mad stuck at this part as a kid because I literally scoured the entire map before trying the bar. I don't know why I thought to try the bar. That's the only place that I could go to inside the town where it's like, for some reason I thought the bar lady was going to be like, ah, those eyes, like a beast. She said that over and over again. I thought she was going to take one look at me as a beast and go, wait a second, you're a Link. I'm going to knock over all of these jars, dude. Oh, if I'm really pick up. Okay, sure. Just put that one behind me. Game's easy. Game's easy, dude. If you could druid yourself into a singular animal, what animal would it be and why? The rest of chat goes for the rest of you guys as well. It'd have to be something with wings. Normally I'd say an owl because owls are my favorite animal, but at the same time, I don't know if I want to be nocturnal. But being able to fly, I think, would be pretty sick. Maybe an eagle, a bald eagle. That way, you know, I'm not getting, I'm not, like, low on the food chain. I'm formidable. Okay, what am I supposed to do with you after I chew your butt? Hey! Am I supposed to... Oh, finish move. I didn't realize the wolf could do a finish move. I got the pose soul. Oh, that's one of the pose. That makes sense. Okay, it's all coming together. I actually really like the pose design here. Collect one from each Poe you defeat. See how many you have on the collection screen. Okay. It's because you read dialogue and Kid Me did not. Listen, there's so many games that I play today that it's like, I had no idea where to go because I didn't read. Slugcat. I'd be throwing those rocks and spears like no one else can and then climb into a small pipe and get away with it. Also, it would be illegal to hunt you if you're a bald eagle. That's true. However, if you are injured, it would also be illegal for someone to take you anywhere. Oh, I didn't know that about bald eagles. I'm sorry, is this a statue? What am I looking at here? I became consumed by greed long ago and sold my soul to a dark creature that did this to me. I can't move. I can't go see my girlfriend. My pet cat, Gingle, is frozen on my head. I don't... Dude, if Midna could stop breathing in my right ear for 2 seconds, I don't think I could be more miserable. I have to ask you a favor, doggy. Can you find and defeat the 20 ghosts that lurk in the dark for me? I think if you could free the pieces of my soul from the ghosts that hold them, I'll be free. Oh, but it's raining out now, so I don't think you can go outside directly. I'll open the door to the underground waterway for you. Okay, well, that's a chest. That's not a door. Once the rain stops, you can come back in here by digging around the front wall where the cats gather. Understand, doggy? Sure. I'll do my best. Nope, drop, please. There we go. Ah, rats! Disgusting, foul, disease-ridden. Let me chew on them all. Okay, get up, Link. Good lord. Attack move. You know what? Screw this. Bite. Chomp it. Mia, what is up? How you doing? I see it. I see it this time. I see it this time. If you get pulled over, they have no way to prove that you were not the one that harmed the bald eagle. Oh, that's interesting. I did not know that. Obviously, this is the way I'm supposed to go. Why am I looking around? 2? But that's twice as many as 1! I know math. It's pretty impressive, I know. Hey, come down here, please. Thank you. I feel like you're cheating. Hey, can you stop blocking? Okay, somehow I'm getting hits in now. Whatever, just die. Dude, do I have to, like, set you on fire? What's happening with this one? I hate this. Can I just set you on fire? Fire. Nope, but we got there somehow. It was just blocking... that one knew Kung Fu, apparently. And it knew the whole wax off, wax on thing. Let me tell you, not going well. I'd go with snail, but specifically that one from the that one snail from the hypothetical about you being invincible, except for the snail that's always coming for you and kills you when it touches you. So you would just be an immortal snail constantly trying to hunt someone down? You don't think that would be the... that sounds like torture. That sounds like worse than purgatory. You've been banished to being a snail that has to catch a person that's actively trying to outrun you. And you just have to do that for forever? I'm much better at reading now. I've learned my lesson. Honestly, video games really did force me to, like, not get into reading. Or learn to read for that matter. But it definitely helped me be like, reading is important. Because as a kid, I was like, oh, reading, that's for nerds. I was a very, you know, stereotypical 4-year-old. Being like, ew, homework, boo. I just want to play. And then I get to video games where I'd have to read, and I'd be like, ugh, boo, reading. And then I get lost and be like, this game's dumb. This game's dumb because I can't figure it out. And it was really just me. I was dumb because I couldn't figure it out. I'm the stupid. Seems like a good way to see the world. I love how optimistic you are. That sounds like torture to me. And you're like, nah, dog. I'd really take in the scenery as a snail, as an immortal snail. Dig. You're literally trying to slime another man. Okay, so you have 48 hours to run from an animal. It is always on the prowl and is always hunting you, even while you sleep. It even knows exactly where you are at all times. What animal are you picking to escape from those 48 hours and why? Octopus. No, I should have picked a clam. I should have picked a clam. A mussel. But I can't imagine octopi moving very fast on the ground. I mean, they're moving. They're moving more than a clam would be. I should have picked a clam. I answered too fast. Clam would have been so easy. Or like a starfish? Dude, starfish gotta be moving slow, right? They're not picking up any miles per hour. I was a nerd. I read my 20th real book on my own at age 8. That's impressive. Yeah, but look at the difference between you and I now, Long Note. You're like a genius, and I struggle to read and play video games at the same time. So, reading at 8, you know, paid off in dividends. Easy a goldfish. Ooh. They'd forget. They'd immediately forget. Oh, a non-sea creature animal. Trying to think of what doesn't have eggs. I'm not eggs, legs. Eggs and legs rhyme. See, I didn't read when I was 8. Now I don't know the difference between eggs and legs. I don't want to fall off, but I can knock you off. Okay. Or a very slow moving animal. I mean, turtle's kind of a good one. You said not sea creature. Could I theoretically pick a dolphin or a whale because they're mammals? I feel like that's a loophole. Dude, I really love these flying creatures fighting against me when I'm a wolf. I love that, dude. That's so fun. Oh, a sloth is so good. Yes. Sloth is like the slow-moving animal. You dissected a starfish in high school? Wow. All I dissected was a frog. Starfish sounds way more interesting. I really dislike the combat as a wolf. Like, sword and shield feels so fun. Just spamming attack or jump, I feel like is so boring. And the moves are just, you know, like in terms of animations, it's bite or, get this, bite. So far, not really impressed with just biting. Which I guess, you know, someone could argue, well, you're just slashing with a sword. But at least there's some shield and what feels like some back and forth dancing in combat. This is just, hey, I lunged at you and I bit you. And I'm not going to lie. I think it's kind of lame. I don't really trust that. What's the point of going over there? If I'm being totally honest, I'll talk about that later. I'll save that. Because, again, I don't want to... That was a mistake. This was a mistake. That was a mistake. Okay, but we made it. There's no way that's where I'm supposed to... Geronimo! Okay, this was where I was supposed to go. This is where I came here in Twilight already. Plus an enemy being there kind of gives it away. Oh, look. I better do some lunging and biting. And slam my face into a wall. Love how Carl doesn't realize the fact that it's a fish that exists to be eaten. You know, fish can't leave water, can only exist in very specific kinds of water, and dies from being blubbered at wrong. I'm very confused as to what we're talking about here. I did not dissect a frog. I remember we dissected a starfish and something else, but I don't remember what the other thing was. I just remember it was not a frog, or at least pretty sure it wasn't. That's fair. Is it normal to dissect frogs / starfish in school in the U.S.? Frogs for sure. Frogs are kind of like almost a stereotype, or not a stereotype, but it's kind of like a generic. I feel like it's even referenced in movies a lot. Dissecting a frog is like part of biology. I did dissect a lamb's brain, I think. I remember seeing some lungs as well. Pretty crazy stuff. When you forget the topic of the conversation, comnesia. Oh, we're back on that bit. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot the bit. Bitnesia. Long no, I cannot tell if you're joking. We'll get back to that in a second. Please tell me, how do we break the curse on this one? This is the one you need him to save your world. That's why, Princess, please, you must help Link. She's just going to use her Triforce power. What binds him is a different magic than what transformed him when we first passed the Curtain of Twilight is an evil power. Long note, thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. I forgot the bit. Yep, okay. I was like, when did I even say bit? Our world is one of balance. Just as there is light to drive away darkness, so too is there benevolence to banish evil. I'm going to choke on an almond. Head for the sacred grove that lies deep within the lands guarded by the Spiritfarer. There you will find the blade of evil's bane that was crafted by the wisdom of the ancient sages, the Master Sword. Oh, I know that sword. The Master Sword is a sacred blade that evil can never touch. Evil cloaks you like a dark veil, and that blade is the only thing that can cleave it. The only way to save his soul is for Ganon to make out sloppy style with him. Sloppy style. Link, hero sent by the goddess. Goddesses? Like you, I've been granted special powers by the goddesses. Master Sword, that's... What's that? It's a big deal. Yo, almond milk. How's it going? Almond milk. I can never say it right. I almost choked on an almond. I'm eating some honey roasted almonds right here, and they almost murdered me. But it's so good to see you. Hopefully you're doing well. Cue the Midna gameplay section where she tracks down Ganon, kidnaps him, and brings him to Link. Sloppy style. Fine, Link, you can get to the woods on your own, right? Princess, I have one last request. Can you tell him where to find the Mirror of Twilight? Oh, Zelda was freaking out about that. That was a big gasp. The music stopped and everything. But now, I believe I understand now just who and what you are. Despite your mortal injuries, you act in our stead. These dark times are the result of our deeds, yet it is you who have reaped the penalty. Accept this now, Midna. I pass it on to you. Or pass it to you. Sorry, is she giving her the power of the Triforce? Where'd she go? She just phase out of existence? What is this? Okay, so Midna is now chill in the real world. No longer a shadow. So that I've taken all that you had to give, though I did not want it. I was laughing halfway through that cinematic because of Good Berean's answer. For the animal to chase me, I'd go with the lion, but specifically the lion from The Wizard of Oz that lost his courage, so he's fully capable of chasing me down, but he's a namby-pamby about it. It was namby-pamby that got me. Namby-pamby got me real good. That's probably not good. Okay, so back to Faron Woods. There's a shrine there. Who's Zelda the elf boy? True. I'm so lost again. Yeah, you and me both, Long Note. Yo, Vampire Librarian, what is up? That was a sacrifice. That's how I took it, but I don't know if that's like a sacrifice as in Zelda's dead now, or Zelda like warped herself into the Twilight Zone. Huh, Twilight Zone. I don't know. Her opacity went down to 0, is the only thing that I picked up on. I think I'm going the right way. This feels right. This feels correct. Zelda opacity 0. Just turn that slider right down. Wait, why is that one shiny? Why is that a shiny jelly? Oh, shiny jelly juice. I don't know what that means. Well, it's gone now. Okay, well, we've done all we can do. That wasn't supposed to be a Link. Oopsie. Everything's a Link in here. It's a Zelda game. Link to the past. Link to the, virus. Yeah, I should have caught it with my Pokeball. I should have had Midna throw it with her giant hand hair. Is it her hair? You know, then I'm seeing it. You know, her hair kind of does look like a hand floating in the wind. Am I crazy? Technically, Zelda fade out equals 10,000. I mean, doesn't that depend on the language that you're using, though? Malware Princess. I mean, listen, we say that. I always felt like Zant and everything that has to do with like the Twilight stuff kind of looked like digital stuff. Almost like Tron vibes. My high school nickname. That's so funny. York, I have a proposal for you. I'll have to beam to you, though. Yeah, feel free. I was trying to bite that guy and I missed everything. I mean, kind of, but CSS is the status quo, so if it's... Ah, okay. Okay, so... the shrine... Well, so I can bomb that place, but I don't think that's where the shrine is. At least not where the spirit is. I think the spirit is over here. At least this is what I remember the spirit being. Okay, well now I'm feeling stupid. The Master Sword is deep within Farum Woods in the Sacred Grove. Get that sword and let's undo the curse that Zan put on you. Okay, well, since we're back here, there is one path that I haven't taken yet because it was covered by bombs. So maybe I should just go blow that up? Yo, Horizon, what's up? Oh, sorry, I meant HRZN. Yeah, 2 can play that game. HRZN Twitch. Oh, I can't use bombs. I'm a wolf. I am a wolf boy. Well, so where the freaking heck am I supposed to go, then? She literally said the Master Sword is deep within the Farum Woods in the Sacred Grove. Get that sword and let's undo... I don't know where the Sacred Grove is. That's not where I did the... It's not the temple, is it? I'm available, but I'll warn you, I'm very particular. That's right. Sometimes it's good to be picky about some things. Oh, okay. People tell me I'm too picky. What things are you too picky about? Besides everything. Got him. Got him. Get wrecked. I legit don't know where to go. Which is kind of a problem here. Well, I haven't been over here. Oh, look. A dead end. I'm sorry. Does that not look like a path on the map? I can't zoom out anymore, or zoom in anymore. That definitely looks like a path. Oh, hey. Man, I really love this combat. This is great. Let me just rip out your heart real quick. Everything, Lamau. They don't actually tell me that. Who is they? Tell me who they is. They be saying, you're too picky, huh? Your type is a middle-aged man streaming Zelda games on the internet. I think you don't have much of a choice with that prerequisite. What is this middle-aged? Middle-aged? Listen, I can accept old. I can accept unk. But middle-aged. Not even close. It's me. I'm they. Oh! The mask finally pulled off. Is it one day or many days? Good question. Good question. So glad I came here. Because obviously I needed to come back here for more monkey stuff. Why are there demon puppets? I did not mean to dig. The freaking heck was that all about? Old academic? Okay. Ark, are we not around the same age? I thought you were maybe 3 years older than me at most. I am 34. Apparently that's middle-aged. Let me tell you something. There's a really pretty wooded area on the other side of the cliff. I'm so glad I just randomly came to this dead end. I climbed over there, but then I tried to get deeper into the woods. Those guys attacked me. What's in those woods anyways? The Master Sword, baby. The Master Sword, the one and only, baby. He's actually gray and decrepit. He uses an AI camera filter to look and sound young. Yes, you got me. We make jokes, but I really do consider see myself doing this for a long time. So we might actually get to see me become gray and decrepit. Wouldn't that be crazy? I wonder who's going to stream the longest. You know, there's lots of streamers out there that have, like, big careers. But do you think they're going to stream? That was way too close. I didn't think that was... My depth perception there was poor. That has nothing to do with my age! Oh, come on. That wasn't good enough? I was late. Okay. There we go. There we go. God Soldier, what's up, my friend? Also, good Brian, I loved how you said a woo and then put in parentheses red first. That was really funny. I don't think I mentioned that. Already forgot the song. There we go. Got it. Got it! He's so old he has his camera's microphone set as the default audio input. I do not. Wait, is that like your magic instrument for this game? Yes. Although you do not do a lot of musicals. This is like the extent of the music that you do in this. 80-year-old man plays Ocarina of Time for the 50th time for the first time. Yeah, I just like have Alzheimer's, so every time I play it, it's just brand new to me. Like, who's Link? How'd you like the Zelda sacrifice cutscene? Good. I hope she's gone. I hope she stays dead. She's had too much of the limelight, okay? All the games are named Zelda, not one game is named Link, besides Link's Awakening, and that's the depressing one. Get this crap out of here. Get Zelda out of my life. I'm just kidding. Take sword in hand and find me. Yes, sir. Alright, Captain. I didn't miss this one, by the way, because it was, like, directly in my path. Look at that. I came from there. It was here. No missing this one. The Legend of Link. Outing of Ganon. Sloppy style. They have Link's Awakening and Adventures of Link. Or Adventure of Link. Adventure of Link is the second one, right? The 2D side-scroller. I've never played that. I've never played it. And I don't know if I've ever heard anyone ever say anything good about it. Another one? Oh, I know that one. I know that one. I'm actually not the hardcore Zelda gamer I thought I was. Dude, Mia, if one thing has been taught to me playing through this franchise is that I actually know very little about Zelda. Like, I thought I was like a quote-unquote Zelda fan, and then I got into this, and it's like, wow, I don't remember if I beat this one. I don't think I've beaten most of the Zelda games. I don't know most of the... Skull Kid? These puppets are really sick. I'm not gonna lie. I think they're really cool. I mean, they're freaky. If I saw them in real life, I'd pee myself. But really cool designs. Okay, see you later, bud. No, no, no. Don't get your hits. Hey! Come back here, small child. Bum, 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 bum. So is this straight up a Skull Kid? Because he kind of looks like a Skull Kid. And this kind of feels like the Lost Woods, although this is the Sacred Grove. What? I'm gonna eat your face now. Is he supposed to be a bad guy? I don't get it. Like, is he defending the Sacred Grove? It kind of feels like he's defending the Sacred Grove. I'm sorry, did he run back? No, why are you trying to talk to me? Yeah, yeah, I got that. Thanks. That's what I've been doing. Okay, I hear him. Maybe he was up there. Good job, Link. Good job, you Link, you absolute mongoloid. We're straight up gonna ignore these guys. Okay, maybe that's not the play. Oh, there he is. The question is, how do I get up there? I guess I gotta swim around. How do you like the Lost Woods music in Twilight Princess? I think it's great. Excellent. Oh, get up! Get up, Link! Okay, bite his face. Next one. Hey, Ark, did you know those puppets will keep coming? You better lay down a field of dark energy and take them out all at once. That's fair. That's exactly what I need to do. I need to pay attention to where that was. It kind of looks like he... Yeah, he ran back this way. I bet you he's in that spot that I climbed up most recently. Hey guys, how about y'all piss all the way off? How about you leave me alone? There he is. Yo, they kind of whooping me though. One of y'all want to drop a heart? Nah? Cool. Nope, that's not what I wanted. That's... Calm down. There's got to be another way up there. Maybe I can climb up. Maybe this door is open over here now this time. Carl, if you were a superhero, what would your power be? I would choose teleportation. I'm a big Nightcrawler fan. Although the thing about teleportation is it's kind of useless if you're insanely out of shape. Like, I could teleport all day, but Nightcrawler's doing all kinds of acrobatic punching people. It might not be a good fit. I think it'd be a super awesome superpower to have, but if I was like actually having to fight crime, I'd have to actually start working out and learn some jujitsu or something. Maybe some dual swords like he does. I think elemental control would be nice. I'm hesitant to just say fire. Everyone always says they'd want fire control, but it's like, how often are you actually going to be using that? You know what I mean? I'm not camping every day. You know, you go to stop like a bank robbery and you accidentally set the whole place on fire. Congrats, you saved the day. Oh, good, a boss fight with these. I was like, man, I really wish I was fighting more of these puppets. Hey. 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 Can I catch him in this? There we go. And that did nothing. Ooh, time travel is such a good one. There we go. I don't know why I couldn't hit him any of the other times. Oh, he brought out more this time. That's 5. That's like 4, but plus 1. They're way faster. Okay, this is... I really love that the only way you can hit him is with this dash move, and these platforms are specifically too high. What do you mean it's not? I've literally been doing the dash move on him the entire time. Ah, okay. Well, missed my time there. Goofy. Goofy. I'm gonna die to these guys. Dude, I really love the lock-on thing when it doesn't lock on and it just jams me into a wall. That's so fun. Bro, all of those didn't give me a single heart. Can't hook a brother up. Finally. Please be done. He, bye. Screw you. Get out of my life. Get out of here, dude. Have you wiped yet, Carl? What? Do you mean like, have I gotten a game over? Very nice. Now you get the real puzzle. I think it looks awesome. Yes, I'm so excited for X-Men. Yeah, I love X-Men. That said, I went back and watched it. I don't know how I feel about the whole thing. I feel like the MCU has taken a steep decline after Endgame. This might be a Hail Mary at this point. All right, time to howl. Be singing on them. I do love the X-Men, though. It was a cool trailer. I love me some Loki. Don't get me wrong. I'll go see it, and I'll probably enjoy it. But will it ever recapture the magic? Probably not. Yes, time for chess. A chessboard. What am I looking at? Oh, good. Hey, guys, could y'all come smash me with those hammers? A booty. We are guardians of this land. Guide us to where we once stood. And I already forgot. Only then can you enter the sacred tree grove. Okay, how do I guide you? Speak. Quit. This is the worst. He's gonna jump on me. I died. I'm so glad I get to see the booty every time. Oh, you know what? Maybe. What if I did this to begin with? And then we do this. That way I don't get smushed. Okay. Oh, I literally can't jump that way. Ooh, I may have got myself stuck. Because if I go back left, he's going to cut me off. I've cornered myself. Really? I can't jump down and make him jump? I guess I jump first, huh? Alright. Try again. Great first move. Okay. Yeah, I feel like that makes the most sense to me. But then I got lost in the sauce somewhere. No point in... What if y'all jump into each other? Oh. Oh, I got it. Oh, no, I don't. Not quite. Dang it. I feel like I almost had it there. Oh, I'm one off. Oh, I feel like I was so close. Oh, that's gonna kill me. We got there. I don't know how we got there, but we got there. I feel like I got lucky. Is this the part where I turn back into a real boy? Man, I always cherish... Yeah, sure, take a nap, Midna. I always cherish, like, the first... Not the first, but the sections where you, like, pick up the Master Sword. I feel like it's so iconic in so many games. Especially in this one, because I'm going to use my mouth to do it. Yeah, just put it in your teeth. Oh no, it's going to trance me before. Okay, okay. Okay, that's that shard that was in my brain. The sword accepted you as its master. I am the master sword. Actually decapitates Midna. This thing is the embodiment of the evil magic that Zan cast on you. It's definitely different from our tribe's shadow magic. Oh yeah, it's orange. Careful, if you touch it, you'll turn back into a beast. This thing is too dangerous. It's probably just for the best if we just leave it here, huh? But on the other hand, if we kept it, you'd be able to transform into a beast anytime you wanted. Yeah, since Zant was kind enough to give this to us, we should be thankful and use it all we can. If you need it, just call me. I want to keep a low profile, so I'll hide in your shadow when you're human, but I can change you whenever you want. You can be a wolf anytime you like. Also, thanks to this thing, you can warp whenever you want by switching to your wolf form. Very nice. Hey, but listen, Link, I've got a little favor to ask. Would you mind coming with me to find something called the Mirror of Twilight? It's hidden somewhere in Hyrule. Yes, the Mirror of Twilight, our last potential link to Zant. We're going to make himself look in the mirror, and he's going to be devastated. We're going to humiliate him based off of his appearances. Finally, I'm Link again. She didn't really give me a place to start with, did she? I'd recommend going and getting that Howling Stone you missed. Okay. Fair enough. Why is there a glowing bug? That's my glowing bug now. You caught a snail. Snail fans love that golden color. Check out caught bugs on the collection screen. What? A male snail. Snail mail, if you will. Well, we've done all we can do. I've got full rupees, so... Can I change my answer about what snail I want to be? No. No, you can't be the golden snail. At least I can climb vines now. Stupid dog with no thumbs. When they can't remember my name, Namnesia. Who up snailin' they trail? Is there snail farming in this game? I do not know. The bugs lead to wallet upgrades. Oh, that's good to know. I need that stat. Why am I here? I thought this was the way out. What is the point of being up here? I can try to bomb this wall if I can open up the right thing. It's perfect. That totally looks like a bombable wall. Failure. Also, I could have claw shot that. How do I leave? I guess I can teleport out, but I just wanted to walk out. I guess there is no walking out. Whatever. Whatever. Zoom in. Zoom out. Can you bomb that rock? Oh, this rock? Yeah, probably. I feel like the bombs are the rock. Ah! I feel like the rocks in this game are not as easy to tell what's bombable. For some reason, like in Ocarina of Time, they're really obvious. I feel like in most of the games they're pretty obvious, but this one I'll like walk by a rock and then be like, oh yeah, that is a rock I can bomb. Okay, I get it. Let me calm down. Okay, that's not what I was expecting. What is even in here? It's got to be a heart piece, right? For all this effort? Hidden and I got to fight all of the things ever? Ah! Can I just grab you? No. Nope, gotta be more, specific. Get down here. Okay, I've killed what I think to be everything. I figured a chest would pop up after I murdered everything. Gotta clear out that room. The Howling Stone you missed is on the way to the Gorons. You can warp to the place where the hot rock was and backtrack from there. Gotcha. That is what I'm going to do as soon as I get out of this cave, because I can't warp in here, apparently. I'm really glad it wasn't rupees. Still getting used to these glasses. Okay. Nope. I swear I pressed down, but that's okay. There we go. That's not it. That's the Zora's domain. It was Death Mountain. I can also fill you in on 2 other bomb bags if you want. Up to you. You know, that's not a bad idea, because I don't want to just have to switch between regular bombs and sea bombs. Sea nukes, if you will. All the time. You said it was from the Goron's domain? I thought it was from the Zora's domain. Because it's literally where it's the lady where the afro is. Oh no, I missed 2 Howling Stones. Or did I get that one? I think I got the other one, actually. I got the other one. It was this one I specifically missed. Did we ever determine if... I don't even want to say that. I don't think we discussed it any further. Clamnesia. Perfect. I've never missed a howling note in my life. So, howling in this game. Well, I am thankful that this game includes some kind of musical instrument or some kind of playing music, which is, I think, super core to the whole Zelda franchise. It's not as iconic as the Ocarina, It's not as iconic as having different instruments in Majora's Mask. I would even say that the orchestral wand, conductor's wand, in Wind Waker is better than the Howling. I just feel like the Howling is really fun. It's really cool. I just wish it was implemented more. Like obviously Ocarina of Time, I mean, is kind of like the best one. But just having to pull out the ocarina and play it constantly to like affect the world around, I think is really, really cool. It's like I want in my Zelda game to have a musical feature that is consistently used. I'm okay with them switching it up. I'm okay with them switching instruments. I'm even okay with the Howling, but the Howling is just something you do in this game in order to get these extra special combat moves, as opposed to it being a core mechanic of the game. I like it being a core mechanic. I think it's peak when it's that. I think including it is kind of like the bare minimum. If it doesn't have it, I think that's crazy. I think it's crazy. Remember, a conductor's wand is conductive and can turn a conductor into a conducting conductor during thunderstorms. What if it's a train conductor who is also a musical conductor, and he is conducting the train while conducting music? The Howling is subpar for sure, but it's okay. Just a mechanic to use the wolf more. I also, maybe it's just me, but I hate how the Howling is kind of off key. Which it's like, yeah, it's a wolf howling, but it's not as satisfying when it's like, hearing my dog whine over the silliest things is not really something that I go, wow, what a cool mechanic. A whining dog. Now we're talking. What was that? That was the best impression you've heard all day. That was the Howling impression. That's what it sounds like. Strider's able to howl on key. Is he really? That's but maybe better than Link. Can you do that again, please? I missed it. First off, I don't believe you. Second off, no. Sounds like my dream job. One bomb bag is at the bottom of the throne room in Zora's domain. Okay, so where I thawed them. Blow up the hot rock at the bottom, and a Goron will give you a bag. Second bomb bag is where Afro Lady is. Help her out and get one. Do I really need 2 bomb bags, or can I get away with just 1 extra? Also, I guess I need to, like, actually get these moves, too. Oh, that's, like, back at home, is that not? Where is this? Whatever. We warping. Oh, I've been on the wrong thing this entire time. I hope I didn't miss any chat on the YouTube side today. Thank God Link isn't a husky then. Dude, real. My parents have a husky, and that is one talkative dog. That is one talkative dog. What? What? No one cares. They see this little weird demon child riding a wolf, they already think it's weird enough. If I transform back into Link, they're not going to be like, whoa, this is too much for me. Why am I not in blue? I was about to drown myself. Accidentally, of course. How am I supposed to blow this thing up? It looks way too big for a bomb. Am I crazy? Nope, never mind. And a Goron was inside of it? Is this how Gorons are born? Is this a... Brother, you're gonna drown down here. Is this a baby Goron? They just fall out of the sky with big old meteors? I took a nap and found myself swallowed up in lava and somehow very far from home. Holy crap. Yes, well, let me give you a token of my appreciation, brother. He's a rock, he doesn't breathe. They're not, like, full rock, are they? There's a lot of questions I have for the Goron anatomy now. Firstly, put on a shirt. Secondly, can they just Be underwater? How is he ever going to get out of here? I doubt this guy can swim. He's like far too heavy. All right, well, time to get out of here, right, bud? I'll lead, okay? You swim up behind me. Oh, okay, never mind. He's chill here. Okay. Well, we did our best to convince him otherwise. I'm sorry, so I need to collect bugs in order to get a new wallet, is what you're telling me, God Soldier. And not just that, but how many bugs do I need to collect? How many bugs am I collecting? I think the first one is just one. Oh, okay. Hey, I can do one of those. I honestly don't remember. Okay. Very fair. Very valid. Well, let's go to town anyways, because there's a spirit thing. Spirit wolf there. That wolf link impression was genuinely on point. See, I thought it was terrible and awful the way you were like, please do it again. I'm actually impressed you've gone this long without getting or even noticing the golden bugs. Dude, that's my first time seeing one. Hey, I'm a wolf. You didn't know. I'm reading this man's letter immediately. I am not waiting. I've gone this entire time and haven't seen a single shiny bug. What the heck is Telma? Isn't she the bar lady? Letters. What do they mean? Link, there are some folks I want you to meet, so come to my bar right away. These guys will be powerful allies for you. You heard me, come by. I'll be waiting at my castle town bar, Telma. Well, that answers that question. Also, I would like to not just be in blue, because when I'm in that armor, I'm more susceptible to ice and fire. I think, if I remember correctly. What did you do it again? Listen, that's my only talent in real life, is sounding like the wolf howling in Twilight Princess. Not good at anything else, but I believe that's accurate about the armor. I know they said there was a weakness in some way. I believe one of them was for sure fire, but I think the other one was ice. Carl's secret fifth lover. Oh my, if it isn't Leek. I mean, you sent for me to be here. You made it. How have you been, honey? Mercy, you have good timing. I was just talking about you. These guys are nerds. This handsome young man is the infamous Link. These are those friends I mentioned, the ones who are trying to help deal with all the troubles in Hyrule. Actually, there's one more of us, but there's been a disturbing turn of events in the Western Desert, so he's gone to check it out. He's an older man named Aru. If you happen to meet him, definitely take the time to talk with him. We've come all the way here, honey, so why don't you relax a bit? Why don't you be sociable and talk to these folks? They're a jolly bunch. Hey, what up, Turner? How's it going? Hello, jolly bunch. Okay, we'll try with you. Oh, hello there. You must be Link, correct? That's me. I'm Shad. Wonderful to meet you. Telma told me you've been up to... You're rather... Blah, blah. I'm rather not, I'm afraid. Well, I'm formidable at book reading, but I lack, shall we say, physical skills. That said, yeah, I can tell by the glasses, bud. That said, if the history and legends of Hyrule are your cup of tea, I'm your fellow. If you're curious, just ask away. Guys, I really couldn't care less about all of you. I'm a Shay. I grew up in the mountains with my father, who was a knight in his own right. He taught me the arts of war, as though I was his son. Of course, lessons in common courtesy were not part of the regimen, so forgive me if I come off rude. Listen, before I blab both of your ears off, I want to tell you something. Snow Peak, the mountains to the north of Hyrule, is unlike any mountain I've ever known. I don't know much yet, but things happen there that happen no other mountain that I know of. Evil controls it. As soon as I know something more, I'll tell you. Until then, you should stay away. Yeah. This was so helpful. That old codger Aru is at Lake Hylia studying the desert. Why isn't he at the desert studying the desert? It sounds like I need to go talk to that guy. I'm not dealing with it. I'm not dealing with it. I'm gonna go find a girl in an alleyway and give her bugs so that she can give me a bigger wallet. And then I'm gonna go hunt down some spirit wolves. I feel like I'll know her when I see her. Is that weird? She's got to be in like a singular post. Oh, hey, this is where I'm supposed to dig to get back to that guy. That's good to know. It's not going to be one of the walking around NPCs. That doesn't make sense. Guy's booking it. If I were a girl that wanted bugs, what would I look like? God Soldier, how sure are we that she is in an alleyway? Of course, I've only really seen 2 alleys. It'll be pretty obvious. Okay. That's inside. Am I missing an alley? Oh, maybe I am to the left down here. See that little hole in the map. Yes, this is an alleyway. Are you a weirdo? Not weird enough. I am digging the music. That doesn't really give off bug vibes. That gives off circus vibes. Yeah, that dog just tried to eat me alive. Maybe there's... Hey! This dog's trying... Whose dog is this? In an alleyway is not quite accurate? Okay. Well, so then maybe just in one of those main pathways is what you're saying? So like a shop vendor as opposed to just like a random person? That is not an alley I can go into. I don't know if I can pick up the dog. I think it was going to bite me. Not sure how much direction you're looking for. For this, I'd say go ahead and give me some clues or just outright say it. This isn't stuff that I'd be too upset. But I appreciate you checking first. You know what? Maybe I should just go on the outer... It's in a house. Okay, it is in a house. Well, then I guess I should start looking at symbols on the top of these places. That doesn't really give me much to go off of. Okay. Well, I doubt the place that's complaining about my shoes being dirty is going to be wanting bugs. So, I'm going to go ahead and check that one off the list mentally. But there are that's the bar. There are places where I just didn't go inside. Fortune telling, probably not it. Ah, butterflies on top. That's gotta be it. That's gotta be it. That's a bug! I put 2 and 2 together here. Oh, I literally ran past. Oh boy, I thought you were a giant grasshopper. You're right, I'm not a bug. This has gotta be the one. Still, you're wearing those clothes, so that tells me you like bugs too. That's not what that means. Just because I'm wearing green, that doesn't mean I'm just like collecting bugs. That's a weird jump of logic there. I've invited the 24 golden bugs of the world to the ball, but I don't know if they got lost on the way or what, but they're not here, that's for sure. Are you insane? This whole thing is weird. All right, big wallet. I'll take... I'm sorry, only 100 extra? If any bug becomes part of a pair, I'll be able to share great happiness with you. Oh. So I should have looked more diligently for the pair of that bug. So if I find another bug, there's going to be a pair of one somewhere. Okay. Well, that's all good to know. That's all good and well. This wolf is just down here to the south, I guess? But hey, we found the bug lady. So now we know where to go from here on out. But yes, I have not seen a single other golden bug. I've really dropped the ball there. Dropped the roly-poly, if you will. You know, I see him on my map. Is he down? Aha. So now I must master getting over this fence. Would you like some tips on what to do with your excess rupees, please? I know this is going to sound weird, but I think one of the biggest things that I've always thought was kind of lackluster is I feel like I always end the game with a full wallet. You know what I mean? And I'm always like, I don't need anything because the games aren't that hard for me to like grind out money in order to buy equipment. So I've never really... I mean, listen, I've had so many people... not complain, but like take jabs at me over finishing Ocarina of Time without the giant wallet, the really big wallet. But it's like I don't need to buy anything. Like the only one that I've had to like spend money on was Wind Waker, and that felt fitting. Let me just start over this again. I'd like to do it when I'm not listening to Darth Vader here. I must test to ensure that you've mastered the last skill I taught you, the shield attack. Okay. Yeah, I got it. I got it, bud. Excellent. Appears you are certainly capable of performing my lost art very well. My third hidden skill is the back slice. Let it be hewn into your mind. Hewn it away. Let me guess. I get behind you and I slice it. A mere shield attack is no match for an enemy protected not just by shield, but by thick, full-body coat of armor. Such enemies are often focused on guarding against frequent frontal attacks. They often leave their rear unprotected. Yeah. Very, very Wind Waker parry kind of move. I didn't realize I had to hit the jump move twice. Oh, I just needed to do it once? Okay. There's a guy in Castletown that's always asking for donations and also a place to donate in Kakariko. But you might need to do a side quest first. I don't exactly remember the order of events. I know that there's a guy in Castletown. There's a guy that we kind of talked about him looking like a religious character. But he was like, yo, dog, you want to give to the peace of Hyrule? Can I have 50 bones? And I was like, that's kind of weird. I feel like anyone could just be on the side of the road saying, hey, want to give me money? It'll assure peace to those around us, you know? I was like, I'm kind of skeptical, big dog. I feel like you might just go buy a big old bottle of whiskey. Maybe that is keeping the peace, you know? Maybe it's like, hey, you want to keep the peace? You better give me what I want or else. Okay, so as I was saying, I'm glad I've got some places that I can dump rupees into in this game. Because I feel like with most Zelda games, I end the game with a full wallet because I don't need to buy anything. The game is not so difficult that I feel like I need to stock up on supplies. I'm a wolf. I just realized. Sorry, everyone. This was an accident. We all make mistakes. Nobody's gonna see me over here. Oh, come on. Come on. It's only the cats. It's literally only cats. Oh, nope. I have to leave. Okay. Oopsie. Okay, as I was saying, when it comes to Zelda games in the franchise, I just get to a point where it's like, my wallet's full, and I don't really need rupees, and I don't really need to buy anything. Usually when it comes to, like, buying items or even using items, I feel like the game has to be hard enough. It's like, most of the issues can be solved with me just swinging my sword. But unless I'm playing something like Elden Ring, where it's like, no, I need to actually stock up on supplies for, like, more difficult bosses. So, like I was saying, I'm glad I have a place to dump my rupees. I'll give 50 rupees. May the spirit of love descend upon you. If you continue to pray for peace, someday you will be surrounded with love. Yo, you want some more money? How about some more? I'm not doing anything with it. How about some more? How about some more? I don't know if there's a point to this. Also, was it more than one bug for a wallet upgrade? No, it was only one bug. However, it only upgraded to a 600 rupee wallet. So it was only 100 more. I thought you needed the other bridge instead, but I could be wrong. You should play Elden Ring. I love Elden Ring, Mia, and I 100% will be playing Elden Ring probably on stream in the future, despite, gosh, how bad that's going to make me look at video games. But I've been dying to go back and play through it someday. So that might be something that we do. I wouldn't say in the near future. We still got so many Zelda games left. I mean, maybe I'll take a break from franchises. I don't know if I'm going to finish Zelda before Halloween. I was going to try to finish Zelda franchise before October and then play through the Resident Evil franchise. I still kind of want to do that, but I might take a break in between the Zelda franchise and the Resident Evil franchise. I'm not sure yet. There goes all my money. We did it. Spooky games for fall. Yeah, see, that's what I want to do. Fall is my favorite time. My favorite time of the year. Halloween. I swear the wolf was like right where that portal is. Yay, we're poor. Wait. Listen, being poor in these games just gives me the opportunity to get more rupees. He's right here. Sure, I'm trying to be as vague as well. I thought that's the bridge. I could be wrong, though. Y'all could literally say exactly where it is, and I would not be smart enough to know where it is, so. I know you have to repair it in order to restart Mallow Expansion, though. Mallow Expansion? I'm sorry, is he really going to turn into Walmart? Awoo! The next is the greatest. Also, sorry, Lord Captain Jables forever ago came in and said hi, and I missed it, and I even recognized their name, and I never said hi. Also, my voice just cracked so hard. My voice is not cracked like that in literal years. That was like, ooh. Spooky games are fun when I can just watch and not play them. Listen, we do play some spooky games around here. And I am a coward. You know there is an easy way to figure this out. You could go to Malomart and see if the donut box is there. That's fair. This next is the greatest of the hidden skills I have taught you to this point, and it may test the limits of your endurance. Dustin Arbor, thank you for the lurk. I really do appreciate it. I don't think that's Bridge of Eldin, though. There is another bridge they need to build first. Exactly. I'll make my brother or God Soldier play them so I can watch through my hands. I'm sorry, when has God Soldier ever played a horror game? What horror games have you played, God Soldier? I feel like we've never discussed it. Not that I'm saying you've never played one or you're like too scared or anything. I'm just saying I don't think we've ever discussed. Horror games are some of my... It's probably top 3 favorite genres of video games. Yeah, I got it down, big dog. Excellent. It appears you are certainly capable of performing my lost art very well. The fourth hidden skill is the Helm Splitter. Let it be hewn into your mind. Hewn it in, big dog. It is impossible to circle around and perform a backslice against fully armored enemies that move swiftly in combat. Against such foes, you must first use a shield attack to make them flinch, but then quickly press A. You leap into the air over the enemy's head and greet them. Okay. I think the hidden skills are so cool. Such an upgrade from Ocarina of Time, Wind Waker combat. I 100% agree. I think this is such a cool thing to... Firstly, it's not a guaranteed thing. You have to actually go out and find them. But then you're like getting different inputs and different like situations too. It's like, you know, you're not going to use the shield bash. You could use the shield bash on any enemy, but it's like specifically if they have a shield. And so it's like you can have more complex, more difficult enemies if you're given the skills required to defeat them. And I think that is a massive step up in terms of combat, which I think they were trying to up the ante there when they went to Skyward Sword with the motion controls. They really wanted to make you feel like you were swinging a sword, but from what I've heard, because I haven't played it, it got too tiresome. It got too over the top where it's like, okay, you know, we kind of want more depth, we kind of want more reality, but there's a certain line that if you cross it, it's like, well, now this doesn't feel as fun, you know, that kind of thing. The realism is too much. And I feel like this game does a really good job of kind of, you know, splitting the difference there, of giving more interesting combat, but also not having you swing your arm till you get tennis elbow, you know? We haven't played one together yet, but when we do, that's the plan. We've talked about playing the latest Silent Hill game. Dude, I have not played a single Silent Hill game. I think those games are so scary looking. I played Little Nightmare 3 with my cousin. That was enough horror gaming for me. Dude, Little Nightmares is scary. I've only played the first one, but I remember it being really scary for me. All right. Let's split that helm, shall we? Oh, that was easy. I'm sorry, did I do it? I thought I did it. Hello, how is that not it? What ails you? Right after the helm splitter is the perfect... Oh, gotcha. Oh. I'm supposed to then turn around and stab you. Okay. I don't do horror games. I can barely handle non-horror games with brief horror elements. I love it. Yeah, Alien Isolation 2 is coming out. And unfortunately, I will be forced to play that. By people who will go unnamed. I feel like there's some people in this chat that are going to be like, yeah, I'm sorry, bud, you have to play through it. I'm just kidding. I don't think they'd force me to do anything. But I think it would be highly requested and people want to see me freak out over face huggers. So, what's been fascinating about starting streaming again is like I've literally just been playing mostly Zelda. And it's like, wow, people haven't seen me play horror games. They haven't really seen me play FPSs. They haven't seen me play like Deadlock. I mean, I played like a little bit of Deadlock on stream. But it's like when it comes to it, it's like people who have just started getting to know me, it's like all they've seen me play is Zelda. Not that I'm like good at any of those other games, but it's just like, man, back when I streamed back in the day, I played a lot of horror and I played a lot of Apex Legends, and it's like now I'm just like playing completely different stuff. Resident Evil 7 was one of the scariest games I watched. Can't wait for you to play it. That is probably by far my favorite Resident Evil, which is saying a lot because I actually really like most of the Resident Evil games. 5 is probably my least favorite. I haven't played 6, and that's the one that I feel like most people give like a lot of crap to. I haven't played 3 either, now I'm thinking about it. I've played 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, and 8. I haven't played 9 yet. I'm a little sad I haven't played 9 yet. Big Resident Evil horror fan. But just like the Zelda franchise, I say I'm a big fan of the franchise. I very rarely know what's going on. I'll force you. Yeah, I know you will. I'm just glad y'all didn't make me or force me to play Outlast 2. You know, Outlast 1 was enough. Outlast was that was a real scary one. That one got me good. At least in Resident Evil I can shoot back. You know what I mean? It's like a little comfort blanket for me. As long as I can have a gun and fight them off, I feel a little better. Okay, what am I doing? Back to Castletown it is. Oh, I'm stupid. We've already been to Castletown. As soon as we got to Castletown, lady at the bar was like, hey, come here, talk to these people. I talked to those people. They were like, hey, yo, the old man is over by Lake Hylia. That was the clues. Okay. So what I need to do is go to Lake Hylia, find Aru, and get some information on the desert. That said, I have to pee so bad. So I will be right back. Doesn't sound like we got any music here, which is unfortunate. So we might be waiting in silence. I was hoping there was going to be a good soundtrack playing. Where's this person supposed to be? Is he in that tower that I went up to and there was nothing up there that one time? Because it's kind of looking like it. I feel like we've got so many good stories and so many good clips from the days of me streaming horror games too, that people would just love to bring up sometime. Which, by the way, if you haven't joined the Discord, I feel like everyone should join the Discord. We're in there chatting it up, enjoying some funny memories and stuff like that. I feel like I need to be better in there about talking with people. But you know, life's busy. Excuse me, can you come down here so I can eat your face off? Alright, thank you. Oh, finish move. Duh, I gotta lock on for the finish move. I really want to save that golden statue guy's life. You know what I'm saying? I feel really bad for him. Yeah, I was really expecting more than just singular green rupees out of these dig spots. That does not feel worth it for the amount of time that the animation takes. Okay, BRB. I'm gonna go use the restroom. I will be right back. Okay, hello. I have returned. Okay, there's a howling stone nearby as well. Which I feel like they should either be glowing or be louder or something, because, come on. How many howling stones am I going to run past? But now that I'm up here. Wait, is that it right there? Maybe. I did not mean to come up behind you and just whip out my sword. Master Link, is it... Why are your pupils the size of your eyeballs? I am Aru. I'm part of the group that Telma kindly allows to meet at her bar. I've heard all about your deeds from her. Now, you being a courageous youth, you have likely heard the strange events in the desert and come to investigate. I haven't heard anything about it. Except that you're here investigating it. The Gerudo Desert once held a prison built to hold the worst criminals this land has ever known. The criminals who were sentenced to death were sent directly to the underworld by a cursed mirror that was kept in the prison. That seems crazy. Now that prison is condemned, and even the road leading to the desert, I almost said desert, is impassable. This desert at World's End is still holds the cursed mirror and the malice of the doomed inmates. These old bones know that the evil currently plaguing Hyrule is related to this wicked place, so I have come to learn the truth. Master Link, I must ask, what will you do now? Don't tell me you plan to enter the desert and confirm my suspicions with your own eyes. Oh. Then let good old Aru help you out. You see, Lake Hylia, below us, a man named Fire runs an amusement ride of sorts over there. Give him this. He's going to launch me over there, isn't he? See, long ago I saved this man Fire's life, and now he cannot refuse me if I ask a favor. If you leave the rest up to Fire, all should go well. He's literally going to launch me out of that cannon. He's straight up going to launch me out of that cannon. He's just going to shoot me into the desert. Why is that a thing? Also, where's the music in this area? Bro, to me, from this point forward, the game is straight gas. It freaking better be, okay? This can't be up to regulation for real. Oh, I did not catch that. Start that again. It's down, middle, up. Down, middle, down, up. Nope, I already messed it up. Whew. That was barely there. But we got there. We did it. I don't recognize that song. I like the animation. He's like, he really gets into it. He really gets into it. I think it's an original song for this game. That's fair. Dude, I'm so glad there's someone else who loves this game as much as I do. To be honest, even the small amount of clips that I've posted so far on Twilight Princess, a lot of people have said this is by far their favorite one. So it seems to me like it's a popular choice for like favorite Zelda. I mean, of course, that's, you know, the smallest sample size possible. It's like I've gotten like 5 to 10 whole comments on the internet of people saying this is the best Zelda, but of course I will say people also said that about Majora's Mask. Maybe it's just people feeling like they need to defend their favorite one. I just mean in chat. No, I mean that, but but I'm just saying I've had a lot of people say that they really love the Twilight Princess. So you're Fire. What do you say, buddy of mine? Want to give it a shot? What is special repairs? You got a cannon you want me to repair, bud? Well, where is it? I can't repair it unless you bring it here. What am I... How am I supposed to give this guy? Ah. Oh, well, I guess I ought to do what the old coot says. Oasis flight, right? So here you go. One of our secret options not available to general public. This time's all paid for, so what do you say? Want to go? Yep, let's get to it. Alright then, but remember, next time you gotta pay. Sweet sailing, buddy o' mine. One for Oasis. Fire in the hole. Launch me into the desert. No water, no preparations, just launch me. Instead of the Wolfpack, you should have said the Diamond Dogs. That's fair. I am a Diamond Dog. Also, Rachel, hi! Also, what the fresh hell is this? That was me being shot out of a cannon into the desert. Nothing abnormal here. Before we go on, there's something I want you to hear. Oh, cutscene time. Do you remember what the spirit said about the fused shadows? What do you think happened to the magic wielders who tried to rule the sacred realm? They were banished. They were cursed across the sacred lands of Hyrule and driven into another realm by the goddesses. Roy Kent is my husband. Hey, speaking of Roy Kent, did you know that he's like one of the writers of the show? He was the executive storyboard writer for the first season. I think he's listed as even one of the creators. He's also the writer and creator of Shrinking, which we haven't started watching yet, but we're like convinced to watch it now because of, you know, him being in it. We did not know that till like last night, and that blew our minds. Fun fact, I once wrote an arrangement of Fire's theme that gets gradually more dissonant and chaotic over time. I never recorded it, but the arrangement is somewhere on my old computer. That's amazing, Burian. Burian, I really want to listen to you to play some music sometime. I feel like you said on one of your streams that you did a composer stream, and that'd be so cool to tune into. I didn't know that because I watched the show when it was coming out, not years later. Okay. Congrats. What do you want, a sticker or something? Should I get you a little trophy? Oh, Turner spends all his time watching TV. He watches it right as it comes out. The rest of us are living life, but Turner, oh, day one, he's watching television. Shut up. Try to shame me for watching it years later. How about a trophy that says Biggest Idiot Award? How about that? Huh? Oh, no. Real quiet now, huh? Give me a cookie. All right, I'll get you a cookie. I'll get you a bunch of cookies. I love how Minda is right in the middle of an exposition dump / heartfelt moment, and we're bashing on Turner. There's never a bad time. There's never a bad time to bash on Turner. Also, he started that, okay? He started that. They were banished. They were chased across the sacred lands of Hyrule and driven into another realm by the goddess. For those that don't know, by the way, we were talking about Ted Lasso. I always hate when people start talking about stuff and they don't give context. I apologize. I was being one of those people. It was another world entirely, the antithesis of Hyrule, where the sun shines bright. Its denizens became shadows that could not mingle with the light. Eventually, most came to call it the Twilight Realm, and from it, none could return to the world of light. They were forever doomed to live in the twilight, flitting in the half-light of dusk, mere shadows of Hyrule. This is the history of the Twilight? I'm gonna assume it's pronounced Twilight, as it has been passed down from our ancestors. Do you now understand what I am? I am a descendant of the tribe that was banished to the Twilight Realm. Yeah, I picked up on that. It can't be Tweely. You're trolling me. The word is twilight. Why wouldn't it just be Twilight? Why has it got to be Tweely? Tweely? It's for... Thanks, Bree, and I appreciate that. Yeah, I did a competition stream last night, dude. I'm sad I missed it. This week, I'm busy. We've got an event going on at our church, and that's just got me completely wrapped up. Like I was literally up there at 6 a.m. this morning, and I'll be there till like 8 p.m. tonight after stream. So I'm missing all the streams, just busy. It was a peaceful place until Zant took control of the Twilight realm and transformed all of the Tweely into shadow beasts. I was being completely genuine, but now I'm questioning it. I'm just saying, if it is Tweely, when it literally comes from the root word of twilight... Also, Tweely just sounds silly. That's why I'm like, really? It's clear to me that he somehow gained a great evil power previously unknown to our tribe. In any case, I was sent from there and could no longer get it into the Twilight realm without its power. Twilight Princess. But there's another tale told by my people. Though the goddesses forbade us to return to the world of light, they left one link between the light and the darkness. It's actually pronounced link. Something called the Mirror of Twilight has passed to the protectors of Hyrule. I'm being goofy. It's our only path to the Twilight Realm, and we must get there. I'm not even being mean about it. I'm just like, what could I pronounce the I's differently in? It sounds like the name of a cartoon bird. What's it called? Tweety. Tweety and Sylvester. Get your little goblin hand off my face. Okay, so Midna is the descendant of the bad wizards that tried to take over the realm. And they were banished. And she's wanting to use that magic to stop Zant. But she's wanting to, like, use that magic for good, because Zant has somehow gotten some kind of extra different power. Am I understanding it correctly so far? What is that? I didn't realize I was playing Tremors, the hit movie with Kevin Bacon. You know, for the first time, I feel like I finally got a little bit of the story down. It's called Twilight, by the way. Okay. That's good to know. I'm assuming I'm going towards the big desert prison. I don't really see anything else. Well, okay, that looks kind of interesting. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that's part of a bridge. Part of a bridge that I can warp, warp via Midna. That said, I mean, yeah, that's definitely architecture. I don't know if I can get up there. Can I claw shot something? I see a tree, and apparently claw shots and hook shots all work on wooden things in these games. Look at me learning. Look at me. Okay, but now that I'm up here... Yo! Okay, okay. Quick, turn into a wolf! Quick! Midna! I was right, that's the Elden Bridge? I think it's called the Elden Ring, but I don't know. Hey, excuse me, come over here to die, please, thank you. Okay, got the warp, game's easy. Now to the prison. I really said like. Oh, man. I'm not really funny, but I find me funny. Does that make sense? And it's like, well, if I'm always laughing for me, I don't know if I need to come up here and, like, talk to this. Talk to this. I don't think I can warp it anywhere, can I? Yet? Can I just drop it somewhere? We're just gonna drop this. I don't know where to drop it. We'll just throw it in we'll put it in the Zoro domain. Now that we've thawed all of them, immediately crush them to death. Hey, can you come down here so I can... I really like these pose design. This has been like the first one of the few designs that I'm like, oh yeah, this is an upgrade. I think these guys look cool. Okay. If you liked hookshotting that pea hat, then you'll love Redacted. I see what you did there. I don't. I'm very confused by that whole sentence. Trying not to spoil anything. The Poe designs are so sick in this game. I don't like the Skulltula designs. Mostly because they freak me out. Like crazy. So this is a big wall. Can I get these piggies to run into this? Excuse me, piggy friends. I would like for you to chase me. Yeah, what up, big dog? Yeah, tell the homies. Okay, I'll take an arrow to the face. This makes the most sense to me. Y'all don't seem like y'all are the ramming type, though. Well, maybe I can kill them off of it, and then I can ride the piggy. Alright, time to get up, friend. I can't believe this is actually right. Hold on. Hey! This is now my piggy. No! Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Kisses. It's gonna be okay. Will you please stop shooting fiery arrows at me? Yeah! This worked! Let's go! I'm a genius! Time to ram! Oh, this is really loose. Oh, this is really loose. Okay, we're getting into a wall here, bud. That was not easy to control. Hey! A little wolf man. Little wolf spirit. Epona gonna be so mad. True. You cheated on me with that pig? With that fat pig? We meet again. At last, the skills I have to teach you have entered the realm of true secrecy. They are forgotten ways that do not leave our bloodline. Oh, nobody tell. Among the techniques I shall be teaching you are some of that may even endanger you. Do you feel ready? Will you stop talking me up, dude? All right, helm splitter time. We're gonna hit him with one of these, do one of these, and then stab him in the booty. Right in the patukas. Excellent. It appears you are certainly capable of performing my last art. Fifth hidden skill is the mortal draw. Let it be hewn into your mind. I'm gonna stab myself first. Bump, bump, bump. The ways of the sword are known to many creatures, and some have strengthened their guards against shield attacks and back slices. Should you encounter such a foe, I do the helm splitter. That was the whole point of that. Should you encounter such a foe, the mortal draw that I am about to teach you is most effective. You must sheath your basics. Sorry, sheath your. Bleh. You must sheath your sword and cast aside the most basic of sword skills, the L target. You must wait until your foe is upon you. Then before the enemy can see through your ruse, you must quickly draw your blade with A. What? There is no defense for this. The mortal draw deals death. Very well, now try it. So what is it, like a parry move? Put away. I mean, it's pretty freaking sick. I'm not gonna lie. That was a pointed strike, but do not forget that this technique leaves your life at risk. Yo, what up, Foxy G? Great to see ya. Foxy G over on the YouTube side. How you doing? The only problem with that is, like, I never want to run around with my sword in my sheath. I want it out at all times. But that really is, like, the coolest move. Do I have to wait for them to swing in order to do it? Like, I really am, like, baiting out a hit. Because that's just cool conceptually as well. I'll do it right here. Hey, that worked, but I took damage there somehow. But I still did the move, and it made me feel cool, baby. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Just gotta wait till you see the draw button pop up. Pop up. I almost said poop up. Poopy. Essentially, once Link puts his hand on the hilt, you're good to go. Amazing just woke up from a great nap. Oh, man. I love me a good, solid nap. That wasn't even close, bud. I'll let you try it again. Come. Put your back into it. Okay, well, you know, we're done here. I'm a little disappointed, if I'm being honest. I thought you were the watchman of this area, okay? I can easily just evade you by going over here and hugging the wall. Well, look, no arrows coming at me. Whoa! I kept hoping that the claw shot would, like, bring him in, you know? But I was disappointed. Kapow! Kapow! Murdered him. Of course, now that I've killed that guy and I've cleared out the arrow... Oh, arrows for me. Wow. I see these boxes. Well, maybe there's a hole. Maybe if I push... Nope. Maybe there's a hole. Maybe if I push this out of the way... Nope. Can I look through here, though? Like, why else would these be here? Haha. I see everything. Look at this guy. Okay. Is this other guy gonna come back? I wanna... I mean, like, what else would these be for but to look through these little peepholes and shoot them? Huzzah! I'm a genius! Whole lot of nothing. I don't know, that felt like some big brain plays there. Yeah, now that I've got arrows, who's gonna stop me from just shooting every single one of you in the face? Hey! These guys just keep showing up. Hey! Where are y'all coming from? I just came from that area. None of you were there. What the... What is happening? Where are these guys coming from, dude? They're endless. Also, that guy just totally dodged my arrow there. He perfectly was like, nope, I don't think so. Not me. They must take a couple more hits than I'm expecting, but I just kept seeing them blow up, so I was like, man, I'm just slicing through these guys. They won't stop. Spank them. Boom, Dunsky. Get them wrecked. Snipe them. Okay. Hey, blue rupee. Let's go ahead and just... Can I just break this? Nope. I was gonna say, maybe I can, like, open up a shortcut for me here. Probably gotta break out with a pig, huh? Oh, they're cooking the pig! Mr. Piggy! Why would they do this? Why would they do this to this poor pig? Also, why can I attack it? Oh, it gives me heart pieces. Interesting. I guess I'm just cutting off a little snack for myself. I'm guessing I unlock this, right? Hear me out. Yeah, there's a warthog in here. Just like I knew it. Slice up the pig all the way? Oh, was there a heart piece? Crap. Buddy. Oh, they got you locked up for a reason, huh? You're a meat. Why is it so... What up, Tiny? Yo! Animal abuse! Brother, I've been practicing my skills. I'm gonna hit him with the, This is the easiest fight of my life, dude. With all those hidden skills up my sleeve. And get up. Fight me again, coward. I think he just called me a slur. I just let him go? I don't think so, dude. You hit a pig like that in front of me, you're getting chopped up. This is why you don't let him go. We are about to be bacon. Get up. My new warthog friend, we ride. I think I missed out on that heart piece, though. We ride at dawn! Huzzah! Maybe I can walk back. Maybe I can walk back in there. This is the start. This is the start of the temple, isn't it? Or the dungeon. This is the start of the dungeon. It's 3:07. Also, look at that. A Poe. Why is it so dark right here? Well, I wonder if there's any bugs in here. I also haven't been looking for those. So roughly how much more time do you have for streaming today? I have 52 minutes. Which, if I'm being honest, I don't think I can do this temple / dungeon in 52 minutes. Not after the water temple. The water temple took me like an hour and a half. And so now I'm hesitant to start. So I may just end stream early today, which is not a bad thing. I could use some extra rest and some time to get other stuff done. This week's going to be a little bit on the weaker side. Yeah, probably not start the dungeon today. That's what I was kind of figuring. Let's transform into a human and get some more pork here. I feel like my my heart pieces so far this playthrough has been lackluster. You can get pretty far into it. I don't want to work into it and then have to stop halfway. Probably not finish if you're looking for a 4 p.m. hard cutoff. Yeah, I got a hard cutoff today. I'm surprised there's not like any bugs. I feel like this would be an ideal place to hide a bug or two. Because I haven't really searched it that deeply. I feel like the bug should like give off a sound too, rather than just be like a visual cue. It'd be nice if it'd be like, oh, I hear buzzing. There's a bug at least in this area. Most bugs come out at night. Ugh, but it's daytime right now. Also, tell that to the mosquitoes that be eating me up every day. I'm just kidding. They do give off a sound. It's a twinkling sound. Oh, okay. Well, then good. That's good. Got not enough time for this dungeon, but yeah. Yeah, I think unfortunately we're going to have to call it early today, which is, you know, it happens. That's life. But that's okay. And just give me some time to work on clips and other things and stuff done around the house. So I've got a hard 4 o'clock cutoff time. I'm seeing fire. I don't have a stick. What is... Can I... At least I don't see any sticks that I could pick up as a wolf either. I don't think I can boomerang fire. I have a lantern! I forget about the lantern, dude. I haven't seen a lantern in a Zelda game since, I'm pretty sure Link to the Past, right? Was there a lantern in any other game? My video was lagging, so for my POV, it looked like God Soldier was predicting your train of thought exactly. Dude, he is a soothsayer. He does be reading my mind from time to time. Alright, folks. I am going to call it there. Why am I in danger? I know it's early. Why is there music? Oh, there you are. I know it's early, but I don't think we can finish the full dungeon. And I got some other things I gotta catch up on. That would be beneficial if I had an early start on it. So, we're gonna call it here, and then tomorrow we'll be hitting up this dungeon. I already know we are getting the Beyblade in here. And I remember the giant boss fight. It's one of my favorites in the game. I'm hoping that the rest of the dungeon / temple lives up to it, but I feel like it does. If I remember correctly, I feel like it definitely does. So I am looking forward to that. That'll be awesome to get to play tomorrow. I don't think we're going to stream Thursday. I haven't fully decided yet, but probably not. Probably not. I got to write a program to keep track of how much time was not streamed by ending early. Go crazy. Knock yourself out. Alrighty, everyone. I will see y'all tomorrow. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Once it reaches 24 hours, we can guilt you into a 24-hour stream. Probably not going to work. Probably not going to work. Guilting me doesn't really work very often. Bye, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Desert Temple. Dungeon. You guys know. Interchangeable for my small brain. We'll see ya. Peace out.